Hello, Talons. Welcome to Inclusive Student Transitions. I'm so excited to be connecting with you this semester through these unique circumstances, but we will make the most and the best out of the situation. I would like to start off by sharing my syllabus with you for this course. I would like to start off by sharing the syllabus to this course for you. I would like to start off by sharing the syllabus to this course. I would like to start off by sharing the syllabus to this course with you. So first, when you log into your Blackboard account, I'm hopeful that you see syllabus, assignments, course resources, and assigned readings there to your left in the menu. Let's start with the syllabus. Okay, some of you might be thinking this is a pretty wordy, thorough. Some of you might be thinking that, okay, let's get started. Some of you might be thinking that this is a pretty wordy. Okay, let's get started. Some of you may be thinking this is a wordy syllabus, but I've tried to provide you with the most amount of information that you can review on your own and hopefully answer most of your questions. Here are our course objectives. Students will learn about the historical underpinnings of orientation, transition, and retention. Short is OTR. Secondly, students will read and analyze seminal works related to diversity, equity, and inclusion in higher education. And third, students will learn about the inclusive resources offered to support success for diverse first-year students at Stockton. When you scroll all the way down to the required course material, you'll see that we're reading a book called Designing Successful Transition, which is a guide for orienting students to college, the 3rd edition. The chapters are available to you in the course resources assigned readings. Your weekly articles are also in the course resources section. Now, here's the schedule week by week. The first week, you're expected to watch a brief video, and that is this one that you are watching currently. You'll also be expected to watch another video on introducing yourself at this link. Complete the languages of appreciation quiz, which you will find in the discussion post, and respond to the discussion post prompt. So what you should do is go to discussion post, the discussion board, and here is the video on introducing yourself. Here is the languages of appreciation quiz, and here is your discussion post prompt 1. You'll be posting a video of post a picture of yourself and write your elevator pitch for others to get to know you. Include your language of appreciation and share your thoughts about the quiz results. Then post a comment or question to 2 other posts. Now be prepared. You will practice your speech in our in-person class on Friday. Let's go back to the syllabus. Going back to the syllabus, after you've completed your assignments for week 1, Wednesday class, January 27th, be prepared for Friday's class. Friday, you'll be responsible for reading the following articles: the NASPA Student Affairs Administrators in Higher Education, the Du Bois article, The Souls of Black Folk, the Jacobs article, Making the Case for Orientation, Is It Worth It? Now, let me help you find those articles. Go into your course resources and simply put week 1 readings. Here are the 3 articles that you'll be reading. For the article that's in the book that you're reading, Making the Case for Orientation, you'll have to click into the book and scroll all the way down to the correct chapter. Now, Making the Case for Orientation, Is It Worth It? That is chapter 3. It shows up as page 29 here, but in the PDF, it's not page 29. But it is page 29 listed at the bottom right-hand corner of the page. So if you scroll all the way down to chapter 3, let's see, page 29 is coming up. And there you have it. Making the Case for Orientation, Is It Worth It? It's page 29. However, the PDF, it is showing up as page 44. Now, let's go back to the syllabus. Now that I've showed you where to find the articles for your weekly reading assignments, let's go back to week 1, Friday. You in class will be responsible for presenting your elevator pitch in breakout rooms. And this is the assignment that you completed on your Wednesday post discussion. And we will also be discussing the readings. Your first written assignment for Friday is to complete and submit critical thought paper. And that is located in the assignment section. So let me show you how to get to that. Click on assignments here. And there is your week 1 critical thought paper assignment. This is a 1 to 2 page weekly writing assignment to express your thoughts after you have critically analyzed the readings assigned for the week. You will be able to see the rubric attached. So here are the 3 reading assignments, as I mentioned, and are listed in the syllabus. And here is the rubric. Okay, so to get your full 10 points on each critical writing assignment, you should have complete overall organization of ideas. You'll receive 2 points for that. So that means include an introduction paragraph, include at least 3 supporting paragraphs that contain details and examples, and conclude with a conclusion paragraph. To get 2 points for the format, you should be using complete APA style by meeting all of the following expectations. Include a title page and use 12-point font, write in Times New Roman, use 1-inch margins, quote your citations appropriately using APA guidelines, and include the page number. Shortly after this, after I am done reviewing the rubric, I will show you APA samples. To get 2 full points on spelling and grammar, make sure that your writing contains no errors that interfere with comprehension, and your spelling and grammar has been carefully proofread. Use spell check on Word. To get 2 points for your development of ideas, and include evidence from the readings, you should be supporting more than half of your ideas with assigned text. So you have 2 paragraphs, you have 3 paragraphs that support your thesis statement. I'm hopeful that you'll be using the articles, findings from the articles to support your ideas, to strengthen your argument. So by using all the articles, you'll get a full 2 points. If you only discuss one article, you're not going to get your full 2 points. And to get 2 full points for the purpose section, make sure that you include a statement in your paper that says the purpose of this paper is to convince the reader that ... or just make it clear that your thesis is listed perhaps at the end. Perhaps you can include a thesis statement at the end of your intro paragraph, and that's how I will know it's your thesis statement. Remember to include a thesis statement, and it should be clearly written. Remember to include a thesis statement, and it should be clearly written at the end of your intro paragraph. So I know that is your thesis statement, and you will support the thesis statement with the following paragraphs, the 3 supporting paragraphs. And that is how you can achieve a full 10 points on your critical thought paper. As for the title page, make sure to come up with the catchy, creative title for your assignment. Okay, let's go back to course resources and assigned readings. Here is where you can find APA directions. So this is the first page of your critical thought paper can include a catchy or innovative title. The Purdue Online Writing Lab sample page. That is what you would replace. You would write your name here with a space. This is General Studies, comma, Stockton University. Gen, the number, the course name is Inclusive Student Transitions. Dr. Anna Edmondson formerly known as Dr. Rodriguez, and the due date of your assignment. At the top, there's a header section where you can include the title of your paper. Make sure you indent before paragraphs. Here is a sample for starting a sentence by citing an author. You'll write the author's last name and the year in parentheses. The year the article was written in parentheses. And the page number where you found the quotation or you're paraphrasing the author's words and findings. You could also list and cite the author at the end of a sentence. Here, the sentence is written and it ends in parentheses with the author's name, comma, the year the article was written, comma, and a page number where you found the information you're referencing. Then at the end, you want to include a reference section. And I can help you with finding out how to create a reference section. So I go to Google Scholar, an article, let's see. All right, let's say this is the article that you've read and you've cited. If you click on these quotation marks here, APA style, you copy it and you put it right into your document. In your reference section. Here it is, but make sure that it is Times New Roman, 12-point font, and okay, I'm having issues there. But make sure that the authors are in alphabetical order. They should be listed in alphabetical order in your reference section. Okay, let's go back to Blackboard. Okay, let's go back to Blackboard. Let's go back to your syllabus. So hopefully by now, you know how to follow your syllabus. Remember, Wednesday, you have discussion posts. Fridays, you have critical thought papers due and activities on Zoom. Then the following Wednesday for week 2, most of the time you'll have a video to watch, but the second week, you'll actually have another article that strengthens your topic of the week, which is the purpose of higher ed and the role of orientation, transition and retention in higher education. So this article reinforces that topic. And so you are asked to go into the discussion post and respond to the prompt. Friday, you have more readings. You actually have 2 readings and complete and submit your critical thought paper in the assignment section. Okay? Then we'll have an activity on Zoom, discuss the readings. The critical thought papers are meant for you to prepare for the discussions, the in-class discussions. And Wednesday reinforces what we discussed the Friday prior. So the topic for week 2 is campus climate and critical race theory. You've read articles for it, and then that Wednesday you'll watch a video and post a response to the discussion prompt. Week 3, you have 2 readings. Week 4, you have a video on Wednesday and 2 readings on Friday. Week 5, you have a video on Wednesday and 2 readings on Friday. Week 6, you have a video on Wednesday and 1 article on Friday. Week 7, week 6 is when we introduce the project, one of your major projects called the Kahita. So you should read. If you're interested in learning about this project, you can read ahead, find out what the Kahita Project is. Then there's a video that week to reinforce the information you've received on Friday. And then by week 7, you will now go into the practical piece of the course, where you will listen to guest speakers who come to our class. Some weeks you may have a reading to help you understand the topic, but most weeks you won't. So week 8, you'll just have guest speakers come. You won't have a reading, but you'll probably be working on your projects, your individual Kahita projects or your group projects. Now, let me go back to the week when groups are assigned. On week 6, March 5th, we will assign groups, 6 groups to a phase. You will be learning about appreciative advising, which is a student development theory that supports students in higher education. 6 students will be assigned to a group, and the group will all discuss. I'm scrolling down to the actual assignment project. The class facilitation project is a 3-part assignment consisting of the following. You'll receive 20 points as a group to submit an assessment instrument. You'll receive 40 points for your small groups. You'll receive 40 points for presenting on the phase that you were assigned in appreciative advising. And you'll receive 40 points for submitting the infographics displaying the assessment results after administering the assessment instrument. Let me break those down for you. So, in order to provide strong programming to our students in college, we must make sure we're continually assessing it. How will we know if a program is effective if we don't ask the participants? So that's why you are inundated with surveys at Stockton. Here is one survey that we'll be having students complete at the end of a virtual orientation. So you will want to complete and create, a survey that asks for a person's first and last name, their email address, maybe not their Z number because that's personal. I'm not sure if you want any of these demographics, if that's important for you, but I'm always interested in knowing the demographics so I can see trends in responses among particular groups. I typically ask if a person is first gen, residential or commuter, affiliated with any groups on campus, the age, the status. And then I go into questions about the program. So you will be responsible for creating questions that are specific to your presentation. If your presentation is about the first phase of appreciative advising, which is disarm, then maybe you might have a question about whether or not the students can restate what the disarm phase is in appreciative advising. One place that you can use, one platform that you can use to build your assessment instrument is Google Forms. If you go into Google Forms, let's get started. One place that you can go to build your form is one place you can go to build your form. One place you can go to build a survey is Google Forms. Here is where you can begin to build your form and ask your questions. So that is part one of the group assignment. Part two of the group assignment is your PowerPoint presentation on the phase that you were assigned as a group. Part three of the assignment is to submit an infographic displaying the results of your assessment. So once your classmates and peers have completed the survey after you've presented, you're going to look to see if there was any trends. You know, was there a common trend, a common response trend among first-generation college students? Was there a common trend among a specific age of students, or gender, or racial ethnic background? And what you want to do is display your results in an infographics using Canva, canva.com. You can type infographic to help you build this. Here are some examples of infographics. So you want to represent the percentage of people who responded that your presentation was creative. You might want to ask a question about whether or not the presenters were welcoming to the audience members. And so maybe 90% of your peers rated your presentation as welcoming. So you're learning how to assess and improve your programs, which is an essential skill that is needed in today's workforce. Now, 50% of your total average score in the class is going to be on your class facilitation project and your weekly critical thought papers, and your final project, which is the Kahita Project. Now, this is a two-part assignment consisting of the following. You get 50 points for recording your Kahita project and placing it on YouTube, and you get another 50 points for writing your reflective paper that discusses the Kahita Project article with your own experience in making your Kahita. Now, Kahita is a Spanish term for small box. And so you'll learn that the Kahita Project is pretty much an autobiography in 3D, where you select the most impactful, special, meaningful artifacts that you own in a small box. You want to be very selective and careful with what you incorporate in this box. So that way people can gain an understanding of your historical and cultural background. But also, it is for you to reflect on your life, your history, and how that impacts you as a person, a leader, a talent. And so the 50% is your class facilitation, your readings, critical thought papers, and final project. The other 50% of your grade, your final grade, will be on the discussion posts that are every Wednesday. On Fridays, you will be participating in a Zoom meeting. Wednesdays assignments are usually due at 11:59 p.m. I will be posting the link to our Zoom meeting room in the course resources section. Actually, I'll be posting the Zoom link meeting room alongside the syllabus, assignments, and course resources in this menu area. I am available through office hours to explain anything that may have been misunderstood in this video recording. I'm here to support you. And remember, I am here to support you. And remember your job and your role. I'm here to support you. And remember your job, your role, your responsibility as talents is to support students on this campus. And so we train you in diversity, equity, and inclusion topics to fully prepare you and strengthen your cultural competency when working with diverse student populations. Our students have gained a wealth of knowledge who've taken the course last spring, and I'm confident that you will gain a wealth of knowledge and feel more equipped to work with new students. I'm confident that you will feel more equipped in working with diverse populations after the completion of this course. I have modified this course by taking the feedback and suggestions of the talents who've already completed the course. And I hope that you thoroughly enjoy and learn from this course this semester. Thank you.